All right, so today I'm going to do something just a little bit different. We're going to talk about stereos. And I have this bad habit of going to the Goodwill and buying them every time I find something. Um, now, normally you're not going to find any silver face receivers. Mostly what you're going to find is going to be stuff like this. This is a VSX 830 Pioneer. It has Wi-Fi, it has Bluetooth, it has all that. I got it hooked up to these little speakers here. These actually sound really good for Sony's, but anyway, we won't get into all that. Um, Back over here is one of my favorite setups. These are Bose speakers. They came from Goodwill. What are they? 401s. Yeah, they're 401s. They're the funny triangle-shaped ones with two drivers or one passive or something. But this is my favorite stereo right here, the Yamaha A700. It has auto class A. It's missing one knob. I got it at the Goodwill outlet in Everett, Washington, and the cord was cut off of it. It weighs about 30 or 40 pounds. And over there they would charge by the pound for things. The Goodwill outlet, if you know what it is, in Washington, is basically all the stuff that either they couldn't get time to process or it didn't sell at other stores. I've had this since 2016. But anyway, I got it for like, I don't know, cheap. They didn't charge me by the pound. And then they've got an Onkyo tape deck with only very few tapes. I think it's like the only tape I even listened to in here is like, there's a Warrant tape, a Motley Crue tape, a Tesla tape, Guns N' Roses, Bon Jovi. What's this one? I've got some old Hank Williams Sr. tapes. And then here's the Pioneer CD player from about the same time. This is a 1983 or 84. And so is this. And then here's the matching Yamaha 1984 tuner. So I'll have that there. And it does not go to the Sears Road Talk. So anyway, that's one stereo that I have in here. Over here is another stereo. I bought it because it was 19 bucks. It does have HDMI. It's an Onkyo TX SR674. Sounds pretty good. Runs really hot. But this one here is the best. This thing sounds amazing. Absolutely amazing. I better turn that off. So it works good. It's a little crackly sometimes. I just haven't really screwed with it. I can't even remember what the hell I paid for it. It wasn't a lot. It was like $20, something like that. It is awesome. I mean, it has got bass for days. It'll make your crappy speakers sound good. So it's hooked up to these Sonys over here. And I don't have these R and R speakers. These, I haven't really had a chance to really audition them or listen to them. They were, they look like Sansuis in the back, but they're some kind of company, I guess, that started in the 70s, and then the guy died before they got really big. And I guess they started getting popular, but the family didn't want the company, so they just liquidated it. So, buried behind here is the other Sony. And then, of course, I have all my tube guitar gear. There's a Bugera a copy or a inspired version of a Mesa Boogie dual rectifier, except for it's called the Tri-Rec. And it has rectifier tubes, or you can do rectifier and silicone, or you can do silicone rectifier. What that does is it allows the power supply to sag, and it gives you a little compression kind of type of deal. And then this 6260 is a copy kind of a 5150 early block letter one. And then that one down there is an actual 6505 PV. And it's the 112 combo, so I actually like that better than the 6505 head because it actually has, where's that? Reverb. And then we got all the guitar stuff. So it is kind of music related, but and then inside the house I've got like a bunch of other stereo crap that I've bought at the Goodwill. But this one here is my favorite. I've got I usually go and buy Yamahas. I like Yamahas. I find the Yamahas usually sound the best, even if they're home theaters. Certain Sonys, the early 2000s, early late 90s, they can sound pretty good before they really were home theaters, you know. So usually speaking, you don't want to buy a home theater receiver, but Yamahas are okay. This one here just sounds okay. The reason I have it here is because I can play music on my phone. The new phones don't have a headphone out. Anyway, so that's kind of my stereo stuff. And I need to move stuff around. I want to hook this up to those R&R speakers. I'm not a real big Bose fan. They sound okay. But I don't really play it very much. It does go pretty damn loud. So I don't run it in Class A mode either. It gets pretty warm. Anyway, just thought I would share that.